Hey coach, so I'm going to show you now how to set up your team page. I'm going to use Pensbury's as an example. So you can use this player finder right here. You can type in the school name, it should pop up. Just click on that and you'll go over to the team. You can actually ignore what I'm doing right now. You won't have to do that. So you'll see on your team page, there's this big edit user switch up here in the right hand corner. This will be very important. You need to make sure that that's on edit mode all the time. You guys might have some issues the first time you do this with this switch flipping back from user to edit mode. I'll just encourage you, if you don't see what you're seeing on the screen, refresh the page and flip that switch again and you should be fine. So when you're in edit mode, this is what the team page should look like. You'll see all this yellow area. You'll first go to roster. It's really easy to input a player. You should again see this button right here. If you don't, refresh the page, flip the switch, but you'll click add player and create new player. I'll just show you right now. We'll put in Mark Flag. I'm going to guess at his number, which I don't know. You can put in the graduation year. If you want, you can put in height and weight, and if you want, also you can put in class, select positions if you want, and save player. It's really easy to do, and then it'll automatically appear. Each player that you create, you're actually creating a player page for that player, which won't load right now because he doesn't have any stats, but your whole roster will appear right here. It's really easy to do. If you want to put in coaches, you actually can. You don't need to, but you can. Then game schedule. Game schedule, super easy. A lot of you will see there's several games that already exist. If you don't see games that are in here, if you don't have games in yet, adding games is really easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in the Pensbury-Abington game from a few days ago. I'm going to guess at when this game was and fix it afterwards, but I believe it was 5 days ago. We'll say it was at 7 p.m. If it's a league game, it'll already be set up for your team to be in a league game. Okay, you just select if your team is home or away. If it's a non-league game, you can just go up here to all divisions, right? So once you're at all divisions, you'll then have the ability to select every team in the area, and we've already put in a lot of non-area teams. If you have a team that is on your schedule that's not from the area, just let me know. I can add in their team page. It's really easy. If you are playing at a venue that is different from the venue your games would normally be played at, you'd probably want to put in the location right here. This game, I believe, was at Abington. If that's wrong, I'll change it, but not a big deal. And create game. That game will now appear on the schedule. To edit the game, you just click on the time over here. You can quick score it, which is just putting in the final score, right? I'm going to make up a score because I didn't look this up beforehand. I believe Pensbury wants something like 60 to 50. Save, and now that game is in. It's a final. You see up here the box for final is checked. If you want to go in, and we encourage people to put in stats, you can put in your quarter-by-quarter stats here, and you can put in player stats. Note that before you put in any player stats, I see I can't click on these, you need to click on the checkbox, and now it'll let you put in stats if you want. Okay? So that's how you enter player stats. And then once you're done, so I'll show you guys if I put in, say, 10 points here for Mark, save stats. It'll take a second to save. I can go back to Pensbury's page, click on player stats. Why it's not there? It's interesting. Well, it should be there. The team stats are there. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that took a second. So you can see the stats automatically show up. If we click on Mark's page, he'll now have some stats. So yeah, it's a really simple schedule, really simple system, really easy to do. If you make a mistake in a game, if you're in the game, this little wheel right here, you can actually edit game details. If you need to change home or away, if you need to change time, date, venue, whatever, it's really easy to do. It's all right there, and you can continue to edit stats indefinitely if you need to make a stat change. And that's really the whole system. If you need to, make sure you have an account down here in the bottom left-hand corner. We'll say create an account. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. Sorry about that. And that's it. Any other questions, please feel free to call me, email me, let me know. But that's City of Basketball Love, and we thank you for your support. The other thing I will say, by the way, before this ends, this Sport Engine app, it's Sport Engine, I'll type it right up here, SPORTNGIN. If you look for that in your app store, it's a free app. You can actually input the team ID that's right here. So for Pennsbury, 1250822. You log in to the Sport Engine app, you put that number in, and you can actually update the games right from your phone. It's really, really easy. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. Thanks.